I'm using my pantry, and I'm not spending a dime. Let's get it done. Hello, my friends. You know, when we are trying to save money and we're trying to get that grocery bill down to the lowest point it can go, then we sometimes have to try something just a little bit drastic. So for the month of May, I am going to participate in a challenge. And with that challenge, we're going to use our pantries. We're going to work those pantries, and we're going to use up those things that need to be used up throughout the month, and we're going to limit out the money that we spend in the grocery. And in fact, I hope to not even walk in the grocery for the month of May. Now, this is what I'm thinking I will probably do. I'm thinking if I limit myself to only $10 a week, then I should be able to get through the month of May and do it easily. I've taken the corn out of the use it up bowl, and what I'm going to do is just cut it right off the cob because we're going to use it in our taco bowl. This corn was so good, nice and sweet, and straight from the farmer's market. I have a beautiful tomato from the farmer's market. I'm going to dice a portion and slice a portion. The diced tomato is going to go on top of the taco bowls, and the sliced portion is going to go later in a salad. There's our tomato for our tacos. Our nice diced tomatoes. And let's work on those green peppers. And they're ready. Green peppers, ready. Now the rest of this green pepper I'm going to clean out. He came out strangely. And wrap him in paper towel. That's half a green pepper. Let's slice our tomato. Like I said, that's going to be for another night. Or we can even use it for sandwiches at lunchtime. Or I can throw it over some lettuce. Farm fresh. And this little bit, I'll throw in with the diced tomatoes. Waste not, want not. All right, sliced tomatoes, ready to store, and must go in the use it up tray. We've got to use these. We're going to use up some pork chops that I've prepared a couple of nights ago. I'm going to take those out. We're going to dice them up very small. Whoop. And that's going to be our meat for our taco bowls. If you run into a bone, just cut around it. Round 2 dinner. Now, there's the meat for our taco bowls. The use it up tray is pretty full, but after tonight's dinner, we'll be in good shape. There's our corn that we prepped. We've got the pork that we prepped, as well as the tomatoes and onions. Here's our green peppers. We still have some potatoes yet to use, as well as, once there's space, I'll put those tomatoes in. So, dinner is already prepped, and we'll put it together in just a moment. For our $10 challenge meal, for the first one anyway, we're going to use my use it up bowl. We got everything here. We put it together a little earlier today. And so we're ready to get to the skillet, get to the stove, get it cooked. It's going to be quick and easy. Now, what I have done in advance without you is to prepare the rice. So I prepared basically 2 cups of dry rice, added water, some seasoning, a little butter, and I have 4 cups of rice here ready to receive all of the goodness that we're about to put into the skillet. We're going to start with just a tiny bit of oil, and I'm using a little bit of olive oil, just about 2 tablespoons, and to that I'm going to add my onions. I have a half onion. Then I'm going to add in my onions. I'm going to give them a little flavor with my house seasoning, this Leona's house seasoning. It has black pepper, granulated garlic, and onion powder. So we're going to let this come up to temperature. Guess I better turn the heat on, right? All right. We got that going. I'm gonna let that get nice and hot. Let those onions get a little clear. And once they start to get clear, we'll add in the rest of the ingredients. I'm gonna put just a little bit of water in here and add it to the mixture. I didn't know that our camera was off. And so because of that, you will not get to see where I put all of the ingredients in the pot. So basically what I did was to add everything except, of course, the guacamole dip, the cheese, those toppings, the tomatoes. Hey, we're gonna let this simmer. Do we need a top? Let that go. When this gets nice and bubbly, then I know it's ready to go. Well, our use it up tray is just about empty. All we have are potatoes and a half a pepper that needs to be used up. All right, it's ready. Oh yeah, nice and good texture. Let's see, grab a piece of meat. Good flavor. We're ready to serve up these bowls. Okay, got our rice. We have our taco mixture. And we've even got a little bit left that we could certainly roll into burrito bowls, or roll them up into burritos. We could actually have it for breakfast. How about that? Okay, on top of these, I'm going to put a little cheese sauce. Spread across, and a little more. You like cheese? Okay, we're going to put in a little guacamole. Got a little guacamole, and ooh, yum. Guac's good. I'm gonna add some tomatoes. Because a big guy loves his tomatoes. I like mine too. Okay, and let's see, what are we missing? A little touch of lime. And that's going to make it taste so good. Good lime flavor. There's one. For this one. And let's get another piece for the second one. Okay. Dinner's looking pretty good. So, here's our bowl. Nice and filling. Let me get a taste. This is good. on a budget.